Anyone who hasn't been living under a rock must remember the smash hit television series The Walking Dead. Based on an equally successful comic book, this story gripped the world with its engaging and compelling characters, exciting action sequences, and complex plot lines. This April, we were graced with The Walking Dead: Dead City. Are you excited for the new series?
No, because someone's been borrowing it every day for 2 weeks. Come up!
It is meant to showcase the relationship between fan favorites Negan and Maggie from the original series. Whilst acknowledging this, fans have come up with a few fan theories that they hope to be realized in the sequel series. Keep watching to hear more about these theories, which we think will come true, and our thoughts on the upcoming series. The first popular fan theory is that Negan will end up fathering a child? Yes, you heard that right. Our favorite sociopath wielding a bat wrapped in barbed wire may end up with a child to look after. In the previous series, Negan's wife, Annie, was pregnant.
It looks like your amniotic fluid is a little high.
What does that mean?
That you're in the right place.
While we cannot be sure that Annie will carry the child to term or that they will be healthy, but according to the timelines, if she does have a healthy child, they will be a toddler during the timeline of the new series. Have you ever considered Negan as father material? We sure haven't. While he was fond of Carl in the original series, Negan's character isn't exactly a warm and fuzzy guy. And let's be honest, fond may be too strong of a word for what he thought of Carl. Do you think it's likely that Annie will carry this child to term and that they will be present in the new series? Especially considering Annie does not appear to be present in the promotional materials for Dead City. However, this show will be taking place 5 years after The Walking Dead, which allows for Negan's potential child to have been separated from their mother and taken. We also think we may be seeing some new kinds of zombies. Showrunner Scott M. Gimple has said that the new show will have conflicts and lots of action, and that the new zombies will be insane. What could that mean? Do you have any ideas? Will they be faster? Stronger? One popular theory is that these walkers will have different powers. In the 18-second teaser promo, one walker is shown either molting or having its skin being ripped off. While this visual is really intense, it has left a lot of fans with questions about what that could mean. One thing's for sure, the walkers will be scarier than what we've seen in this franchise before, even if it is just the fact that the visual effects will be more intense than the original series. The new walkers will be ones that have been trapped on Manhattan Island, which could be important. How do you think it will be different? Showrunner Scott Gimple has said that there are very few survivors on Manhattan Island.
Yeah? What do you know about us?
And those that are left will be shown living on rooftops and using zip lines to stay off the ground where the walkers are. Cool. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the actor who plays Negan, has told fans about how much detail has gone into the set for the upcoming series. The Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, and Fifth Avenue will all be featured prominently. As far as the characters, it seems as though Negan and Maggie will be a team in the new series. Another popular theory is that this story will be about Negan and Maggie trying to locate their lost children. Maggie canonically has a child who is missing, and Negan may be going after the child that Annie would have carried. One young actor, Mahina Napoleon, will play the part of Ginny.
What can I do?
Some fans have pointed out that this character would be the correct age to potentially be a stolen child in the series and could be connected to the disappearance of Negan and Maggie's kids. Do you think Jenny, who is credited as a main character, will help Negan and Maggie find their kids? Maybe she would have been kept with them along with other stolen kids. Some other fans have had an even more disturbing theory. Negan and Maggie might end up together romantically. Exactly. The fan base is pretty split on this idea. Some fans love the chemistry between the characters, but others say that this pairing would not be believable for these characters and could even ruin both of their arcs from the previous show. What do you think? Should Maggie and Negan soften up and allow themselves to try and find love in this barren wasteland of what used to be New York City? Or do you think they should remain nothing more than a team trying to locate their loved ones? Some fans have said that we may get a more nuanced version of a relationship between the two. Not friends or lovers, but also not mortal enemies. The two will bury the hatchet and end up a complex but effective team. This seems to be the most likely, but in this franchise, we have seen some pretty outrageous storylines, so it stands to reason that the writers may want to up the ante a bit and create something more dramatic. If you could choose, which type of dynamic would you hope for these two? Yet some other fans are predicting that Negan may fall back into his old ways. In the original series, Negan was shown as a horrific monster who was able to tamp down these tendencies when he joined the main group. Jeffrey Dean Morgan said Negan has the opportunity to kind of fall into some old habits because it's all a survival mechanism for him, especially if he's not with the group. Do you think that would ultimately defeat the purpose of his arc in The Walking Dead, or could this storyline lend to more complexity to this character? Speaking of fan favorite characters, some audiences are hoping to see some other familiar faces. One such character is Glenn. Wait. Hear me out. I know Glenn died in The Walking Dead, but some fans have predicted that while Glenn cannot actually appear in the series as a living character, he may appear in another character's dream or memory. The Walking Dead is known for its gracious fan service, so this is pretty plausible.
I want to learn what you do. How to keep us safe. In case something happens.
It may not just be Glenn, fans also suspect we may get cameos from some other beloved characters. Perhaps Rick, Michonne, or even Eugene. We will have to wait and see. Were you a fan of The Walking Dead when it was on? How about the comic books? Do you think this new series will be successful? Do you have any predictions for the Dead City?
How it look?
It looks good.
Anything we didn't cover today? What do you hope to see when it comes to Negan and Maggie? A romance? A love triangle? A charming union in the name of the greater good?
I know you do.
Would you stay if my mom says it's okay?
We would love to hear all your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, please leave us a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you never miss a new video from us. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.